I'm telling you, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, now, okay, we're going to do this in English because I got a few friends that were concerned. A couple of days ago, the Supreme Court voted that the government doesn't have to consult with the natives. Is that I'm not educated in the issue, and it was really Supreme Court. What was it? How many members is there in Supreme Court?
Supreme Court has nine members.
And it was 7-2, right?
Nine judges.
And it was 7-2 to agree.
Yeah, they decided on the natives, the Cree Indian, yeah.
So what do you think about all that?
So it reminded me when I heard that, it reminded me of when me and my son and 100 families had a claim before the Supreme Court of Canada also, and the court rejected the claim. So in rejecting the claim, see what really happens is that out of the 9 judges, 3 judges takes the claim on hand and examines the claim, and if they feel that it's an important case, they allow you to have a trial. And if they feel that it's not important, well, then they reject it. I don't agree with that sort of decisions. You know, it's not even a decision. It's 3 out of 9. So they don't even have the quorum in order to make that sort of rejection. So I'm not pleased with the matter at all, the way the court decided on that.
So the court decided to support the natives, 10 years ago with Donald Marshall, and now the court's coming with this decision, which I don't understand the details. What's the difference between them two?
Between
the Donald Marshall verdict, and then they were allowed to go fishing and...
Okay. Yeah, well, it was an important case, that one too, the Donald Marshall case, of course, for the natives, because the natives had been trying to have those rights for many, many years, and the court decided to allow them freely to fish.
Was there another case after that supported the natives? There wasn't another one about the forest, right?
I'm not.
2 cases support the natives, and now with this case that just came out, does that put the issue of the natives about 100 years back?
Yeah, well, this decision just recently, a couple of 3 days ago, yeah, we put the matter back because, see, what the decision they came up with this time, that I heard over radio, you know,
mainstream media? You mean you go by fake news?
So
that's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah, there could be a lot of things that's not correct there, but what I've heard is that the court decided that the government does not have to consult with the natives in order to go ahead and have companies develop land or whatever. That land belongs to the natives. There's no doubt about it. Now, I've been looking through treaties and treaties and treaties, and the only thing that it says in the treaty is that it allows what is government today, it allows the people to have a place and own native land. It's all native land, and they allowed the other people that came across the seas, they allowed them to go onto the land, but they didn't sign any land over to them.
So what's going to happen now?
Well, what's going to happen now, there'll have to be, see, there's a matter of percentage, human-wise. You know, we're all human beings, but the thing is that when government says something, it seems that governments always wants to have the power over everything. But the natives, you know, they've been treated really bad. all along. When you read history, you can see what happened. What happened in the United States? There were 10 million natives, and they cut them right down to 2 million. So they killed off 8 million natives in the United States of America.
Are the natives going to fight back on this issue?
Well, it's hard to say what they can do. You know, they can try, but you know, the governments place themselves very powerfully over them. So it's hard to say where the matters can go now.
So is that why the government legalized marijuana? So the natives will be too stoned to fight?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'd say it. Maybe Prime Minister Trudeau wants them all to be asleep.